Baxter throws middle. It's picked off.
Hayward against Davis. It's stolen by Green. Here's Kuzma. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Yo, this is Mr. Glass, and welcome to the Glass House.
Oh, we all over the place. Here we go.
As always, though.
I was like, we always do the shuffle at the start.
It never goes in front.
It wouldn't, yeah.
Yeah, how does that even work? Anyway.
It's because when he kicks us off, when he resets us, it's always scrambled because he's just clicking on names instead of.
Hey man, you just violated the non-disclosure agreement. Well, nobody's supposed to know he kicks us anywhere.
Oh yeah, he kicks us, guys. Like I'm sore still. You know, I'm not.
No.
Look, I'm just saying, bro.
Not like Urban Meyer kick, but more or less,
Pow, you know what I'm saying?
Get out the room. Fire it off, Mr. Glass.
All right, so I know probably some of you guys, if you're fans of ours and maybe you caught the ads on Facebook or whatever, you know we're supposed to be interviewing Omega Sparks. I think my man is a little bit late, but that's cool because I wanted to address what happened in Texas before we started with that stuff anyway. So maybe we'll get in luck and that'll come around as as I'm getting done with that, he'll show up. But listen, guys, first thing I want to say is if you're struggling with stuff mentally, like if you need to talk to people or whatever it is that you feel like you might need, there are places that will help you. You can look up, all these hotlines and all this other stuff. Get some help before you start thinking about going out there and doing things like that to other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just there's absolutely no need for that.
Right.
And the other thing is, I just want to say real quick, prayers go out to the families and all the victims and everything like that. I just wanted to make sure that everybody knows that we here at the Glass House, we with y'all, and I'm hoping for the best, man.
Indeed.
Absolute facts.
So it looks like the man of the hour actually came in after the conversation. So let's pick up some spirits and have a good time.
They're never late. They arrive precisely when they
Did I not call it? Did I not call it? Did I not call it?
Hey, what show is this again?
It's Mr. Glass's house, baby. Let's go.
All right.
What's going on, guys?
What's good with
What's
it,
happening?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me do the introductions proper now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Omega Sparks. He used to be a Christian hip hop artist. Now he is running his own lane. Mr. Sparks, if you want to tell the people what your genre that you have created is called.
Yeah. What's going on, everybody? Thank y'all for having me on the GLASSHous Podcast. So I didn't invent this, but I do music in the realm of nerdcore. Nerdcore is a genre. Talk about comic books, video games, nostalgia, action figures, toys, manga, anime, stuff you grew up with as a kid, and I still I'm still representing Christ to the fullest. Just been doing double dutch between two different music genres. But yeah, I have a lot of music lately with nerdcore hip hop, nerdcore rock. It's like an umbrella of subgenre of music.
Now look at here. Bruh, We gave the pitch to you that you created it. Just go with it next time. I understand that you look, bro. I understand that you humble. Just go with it next time. You could have been the Miles Davis of this.
Nah, shout out to MC Frontalot. Shout out to Mega Ran. Shout out to MC Lars. You know, Nerdcore music has been going on for about, I say, a good 15 years. You know, even in the chiptune and just a whole genre of video game and comic book based nostalgia type music. But yeah, I'm honored to be a part of that beautiful community. But yeah, I didn't start it.
No.
I can't. I gotta represent.
Well, you know what? You know what's cool though? Even though you didn't start it, you're carving out your own lane, and that's what the most important thing. And that you created space for yourself that kind of, differentiates you from other artists. You know what I mean? And you crushing it right now.
Absolutely.
So,
Thank you.
I'm proud of you, but we'll talk about all that stuff later. So, any questions you got, y'all? Go ahead, fire away.
Go ahead, Dizzy.
Oh, just like, okay. All right, so I was telling the guys before we all signed on today that when they told me, I think it was Saturday, that you were going to come and hang out with us, I immediately pulled you up on Spotify.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give this guy a listen, see what's up. And to be honest, that is all I have had on Spotify ever since.
Oh wow!
It's just been crazy. So like it was a holiday weekend here. So all Sunday I gamed to your stuff on Spotify.
Oh wow!
And then today I had to work. I work at my desk all day, and I had all your stuff playing all day long. So that's like my full work day. Your stuff's been playing. So the guys are saying like all those listens from Ottawa that you're getting right now, that's all me.
Thank you, Dizzy. I appreciate that.
But it's just like, and like you said, like it's just you. There's not a lot of music made for nerds and geeks that just and your stuff was just making me smile. Like, what made you decide to jump into that and like?
Yeah. Well, I tell you, I was the first time I tried to do it, I actually failed miserably. I was in college, and this is back when Halo 2 was first out. It was really hot and out there on the original Xbox. I wrote an album for kind of like an esports league, like a Halo clan, and some things happened, and the album never like went anywhere. That was my first attempt at it, like 16 years ago. And then fast forward like 5 years after that, I honestly felt a nudge from God, just like try it again. And so I started providing hype music for Evo Championship. It's like the largest fighting game esports tournament in the world. They meet in Vegas and Japan every year. Sony PlayStation just actually bought Evo.
Yes, they did.
So I'm one of the OGs from back in the day that was providing music for the top 8 finals. And then that led to working with Microsoft for the Killer Instinct soundtrack. And I'm in the video game. So just falling in love, honestly, with esports. Esports was my first kind of foray into nerdcore. And I've seen the evolution of nerdcore music, and it's actually a powerful tool that on the corporate side, we get some of us artists, we get get our music licensed in video games or for commercials and stuff. So that's kind of how I began with esports, and then dropped like 3 albums like based on like video games I love growing up.
That's
what's up.
That's
Okay,
so
so-
awesome. That's
so
so crazy. Sorry,
that
like,
is
I was
the
just gonna
last-
say, like, I must like, and I guarantee you, I've heard your stuff before because I noticed in your stuff, like, you've got 2 of the big things that I watch on YouTube. You've got Red versus Blue.
Yeah.
You've got your RVB stuff on there. I'm a huge fan. And then you've got your Death Battle.
Yeah.
Which we watch in this house, and then we argue about Death Battle.
Yeah.
Like I told my husband that you were coming on today, and he started giving me a list of things about Death Battle that he was upset about. I'm like, no, that's not how this works. He doesn't write Death Battle, dude. Like,
that's what I love about Death Battle. It draws people to debate who's like the best character, or if they represented each character well and stuff like that. So I love it. Yeah, that was a dream come true as well. I've done about 3 or 4 seasons with Death Battle, and then me and my production team did the majority of the music for Red vs. Blue Zero. It came out in 2020. My first Red vs. Blue episode that I provided music for was Ryu versus Jin, Street Fighter versus Tekken. And then, but the biggest one was like Thanos versus Darkseid. And that thing's got like almost like 14 million views. So yeah, it's been a fun ride. It's starting with esports and then just going along on the journey. That's what I say to a lot of music artists, like get out of your own way and just really enjoy your journey. It's not gonna happen overnight, but you're gonna make some amazing friends along the way and hopefully build your character up.
Right.
Okay, so there's a lot to unpack in what you were saying. Right? Yeah. So there is Evo. I'm pretty sure that before I ever heard of you, B-Ray, I knew who you were because I'm a huge Evo fan. I've been a fighting guy pretty much my whole life. I started playing video games with Street Fighter way back in the day when I was 5 years old.
That's awesome.
And I've been watching Evo, and I wish I could compete at Evo because I used to be pretty darn good at carrying on the sticks, you know what I'm saying? And then, listen, the cooler part is this: you dropping Killer Instinct stuff. Yeah. Look, man, you said you was in the game.
I'm in the game. Talk to me about this. Yeah. So, shout out to Iron Galaxy, Mick Gordon, Microsoft. They was actually listening to the second year I did Evo. They actually heard the song that I provided for the top 8 finals, and then like Mick Gordon, one of the main sound designers, found me, and then I auditioned to be a part of Killer Instinct and provided the theme song for TJ Combo. And his theme song, you actually hear me rhyming on his stage in game. And then I was song number 1 on that season's soundtrack. And so a lot of people hold that song in high regards. It's like one of the best hip hop video game songs. And I was honored to be a part of it. But it was a fun time.
That is amazing. Like,
thank you.
Well, I mean, look, guys, if you're Killer Instinct fans, play that joint and listen to my man do his thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, thank you.
Killer
So
Instinct
Omega
always had great music, so like that's crazy.
Yeah, oh yeah, they revolutionized. And like with Killer Instinct, Mick Gordon and that team, they were masterminds. Like one of the only fighting games where as you're doing combos, the music actually remixes to how you're button mashing your combos. Yep. That was really like revolutionary at the time, like 7 years ago. And I haven't seen anything since. So that was really awesome.
That's what's up. So check it out, Omega. What we're gonna do is you have a song that's called Meteors. We're gonna let people get a little listen to it, and then we'll be right back. So hang tough.
Thank you guys. Yay.
This is our boy Omega Sparks with Meteors.
In a flash, go for the cash or rig up the passion, the fire and pain that you had. But what did you do in the dash? We crash, making the maximum impact. Not part of the crew to just get back. We hit the party, now you can start it. Living to the limit, never timid when we roll. Wake up the power, you feel it increase. We are the hunters.
my God.
The energy in that song, bro.
Man, I got to play some Call of Duty to that, bro. Some people got to get put down to that one, bro.
That's some hype right there, dog.
I'm really glad you could like see my camera and like the ridiculous dancing that I was doing while I added it to like 4 playlists that I had.
Oh, thank you guys. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it.
My guy.
So
I can't wait to get that to my workout, man. That is some serious.
Let everybody that listens to us real quick know where they can find that song.
Yeah, everywhere on Spotify, iTunes. Just look me up, Omega Sparks. Type in Meteors. Me and my brother Alex V. We so a little bit of what I'm doing is I'm not putting out too many songs publicly this year. And I say this for music artists. I really have a passion for mentoring music artists, and I've found a lot of success with licensing. Pitching your music to sync licensing companies and music libraries, and so I have a few teams I'm working with now. So Meteors is actually one of the songs that's kind of like my flagship song of 2022. And it's interesting you said put it in your workout. That's honestly like one of the best compliments I've ever got over my music is that people actually work out to my music. Your playlist when you're working out, that's a very intimate playlist to get you through a workout.
Facts.
And the fact that, my music is decent enough to be on those playlists, that is like one of the highest compliments I've ever got. So that I'm truly humbled by that. But yeah.
That's dope.
It's on all digital platforms. Hope y'all enjoy that song.
Man, I'm sorry, dude. I was just gonna say I felt like I was about to turn into the Hulk and rip the shirt
there
off.
You go. That's the point.
That energy is just contagious, and it's just like levels to it, man. That was awesome.
Well, that leads me to a question I want to ask. When you are in the zone, when you are, you're laying your tracks, you're laying your vocals, do you feel like you turn into something else?
Yeah, I do.
You know what I'm saying? You become an Avenger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. Like, honestly, we let just people in general, we let the cares of life beat us down.
Facts.
We let, past negative, hurtful words that people have said over us, we let it linger too long, and kind of like when I'm in the zone, when I'm in the studio, or when I'm on stage performing, that's kind of those moments in life where I get to reset and really get to, kind of be myself unbridled, and where there's no fear, there's no apprehension, there's no second guessing, kind of just in the zone, in my element. And whatever that is for all of us, we're all individuals, we're all creative forces. And so whatever that place looks like, to you, like really like embrace that and hold it sacred. Because that's the place you can go when the rest of your life is just kind of in turmoil, or you just got some challenges in life, you just go to that creative space and just hulk out,
Indeed.
And you could hear that in that song, like it was really like a, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, dude, right out of the gate, I was just like, it hit me, and I was like, whoa.
Hey, Omega, I don't know if you're in Florida, but in Universal has this ride. There's two of them that do this. One is the Hulk, and the other one is the Superman, and you literally go from 0 to 60. That's exactly what that song does.
Wow.
Like, boom, the Jesus hit you. So that's exactly what I do with that song, man.
I appreciate that.
I love it. Love it.
Yeah. And I just got the news right before I got online about the shooting. We really need, with our creativity, we really are. We should really see ourselves as Avengers, because you don't know what craziness is going on in the hearts of people, dealing with either mental illness or they got evil in their heart or what have you. And so these songs or whatever creatively you bring to the world, like people need our creativity.
Facts.
That might just be the one song or the one art piece that they see or experience that might stop them from making a decision they're going to regret forever, Yes, and
sir.
so as a parent, as a parent, that's my worst nightmare.
Absolutely.
And my heart goes out to those families. I cannot imagine what they are going through. I cannot imagine. I can imagine because I have kids, but what I imagine is nowhere near their reality. And I'm just, all I have is words to send to my condolences. But we, everybody that's positive, that's putting something positive into this world, we have got to see the creative things we do as important, and don't shy away from it, and because people need it.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
I totally agree with that.
I think that's a perfect tie-in to the Avengers, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll that one, Troy.
Roll that bean footage.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Hey, man, and when we come back, we got to talk about what was going through your head when you did this Hulk verse.
Oh, that Hulk verse. Oh. The chef's kiss, man. Anyway,
chef's kiss.
Yes, sir. So here we go. This is the Avengers song by my man Omega Sparks. Let's check it out.
Every member's a beacon, symbol of justice and hope. We give evil against evil contenders. Off the temple, I crack the cranium, banging with a vibranium shield. For all of these battles, we're training our skills up. It's Captain America tearing the ball barriers. It's enemies invade our hell carriers, weakening areas. Call me the Brooklyn brawler with these New York knuckles. Ain't here to ride and cry for my team, yeah, we won't buckle. Let's go.
I'm the only one holding on to the mighty and mystic magic, the only unworthy. With rhymes colder than the Bifrost. If I'm crossed, I'm taking your life force and I'm breaking it harder than tigers when I'm sloshed. Just one thunderbolt, I clapped him. Aim to smile, he slayed the beat 11 realms. Just as my name tonight. Father, forgive. I know exactly what I do. And God needs a thunder god. I shall avenge until I'm through.
Stop me. Go fast. You see the momentum is top speed. Into your building like it's a party. If you step into the way, I stump your head into the concrete. Leap into the battle, the ground will rattle. This ain't better. Green is on the scene playing patty cake with a tank cannon. These powerful punches can penetrate. This ain't brand new. Wanna flex, you better get stretched like my pants do. So strong, I'm ripping up your entire army. Cause my forearms are bigger than your entire body. I'm a certified monster with a bad attitude. You don't really wanna see what happens when I'm mad at you.
In the darkest hours, with your back against the wall, can you feel the power of not letting go? Can't do this all my own, lost control, but I won't lose hope. I'm never gonna give in,
Yo, what is going on, everybody? This your boy Nim from Nerd Out. Thank you so much.
I'm gonna cut that because that's just extra.
Okay. I got questions.
Yes.
Number one, I need to know if you could go through the team effort to put that song together. And two, what did it feel like to not only what did it feel like for the response? Because the response to that record was huge. It was like it was right in the middle of the pandemic, so we're all playing. So first of all, was everybody involved in that record?
Yeah. So shout out to my brothers. So I was Captain America. My boy Swats, my rap partner, he was Thor, second verse, and my boy Nim Raps was Hulk. And Nim Raps and the gentleman that sung, they're part of a group called Nerd Out. So this was me and Swats. We have a video game band called Game Breaks. So this was a Game Breaks / Nerd Out collaboration. And shout out to my brother Andre Sogach. That actually he's a film composer. He actually created the music, the track for it. So this was a 7-man team. And we just got together. We knew the video game Marvel's Avengers was coming out. And so just kind of as a way to just give back to the culture, we dropped this song the same week that video game released.
Wow.
I mean, that's such a fire song, dude.
It's
like,
thank you so much.
And I have a full disclosure here. Okay. So
I'm listening.
Yeah, I've known my brother right here for a minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the music industry, there is a fair amount of competition, but you meet brothers that you realize that it's not necessarily a competition. We want to see each other win.
That's right.
I mean? So I get an inbox from him. He'll get an inbox from me.
Right.
It's like, it's cool, right?
Yeah.
But when I heard that song, that's when I said to myself, "Oh, this is a different game." This is, I'm like in the old Enterprise, and he's like in the Excelsior now. It's like,
man,
I'm gonna have to reload. Look, he can make warp factor 15, and I'm still on 9. It's like, I gotta catch up. But I was so proud of that, man. That
Thank you.
Was hot, bro. For real.
Man,
I appreciate it.
And we actually got a chance to pitch it to the game company. Nothing came of it yet. But
okay, listen to me. Listen. If any of these guys that are making Marvel's Avengers on Xbox, especially, because I don't know if I think it's on every platform, but listen to me, y'all.
Right.
If y'all is listening on the Xbox side, I'm gonna need that song in this game, bro.
Yes.
I'm gonna need that song in this game, bro. That's all I'm saying to you right now.
Well, you know what though? The fact that they didn't sue you and file a cease and desist order is clear indication that somebody is listening. Like, oh, well, we'll tap him the next time.
Yeah,
that's right.
We're gonna need that.
Oh, we're gonna need that.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
I think too. With I think the Marvel's Avengers team has like a better relationship with the Xbox side, and then you said they worked with Microsoft previously with Killer Instinct. Maybe that has a lot to do with the fact that we know this guy. Let's let him be.
That's right. That's right. We'll see how it plays out. Maybe we'll be able to pitch the song to an upcoming Marvel movie. If the video game side doesn't work out. But that's the beautiful thing about music. You put it out, you let people enjoy it, and you see how far it goes. I'm actually slowly writing a book about for music artists. I really have a passion for music artists. I love our journey. It's a tough journey sometimes. Putting your time, your blood, sweat, and tears and money behind your music, and a lot of times people get disgruntled, and it's a journey. But there's 3 life cycles to every song. There's the celebration. The initial, hey guys, I just did a thing. I just dropped a new song. Will you support it, share it, download it, buy it? And then there's the marketing side, getting it on podcasts and radio stations and touring with it and interviewing with it. And then the third life cycle is getting it licensed, getting it placed in movies, video games, commercials, and what have you. Mm-hmm. A lot of times, some people find more success on the celebration side. Some people find more success on the marketing side. And me personally, I found more success on the licensing side. But, the life cycles of a song is not complete. The first 6 months you put it out. And so a lot of times people are sitting on gems and they give up on their precious songs before they've had an opportunity to do something big. I wrote a song, the theme song for Red vs. Blue, case in point. The theme song for Red vs. Blue 0 that I did in 2020. Excuse me, guys. I wrote that song 10 years ago.
Wow.
And then the music supervisor picked it up and made it the intro for that season. That's a 10-year-old song. That's on my first album, Sleeping Giants. Yeah. And they picked it up 10 years later. Yeah. Wow. And now it's generating a lot of royalties because it's forever tied to that season. So you never know where your song is going to be in 5-10 years. Don't give up on your music.
Right, and that's the crazy thing. Oh man, Troy, is that Troy or no? That's you. That's the crazy thing is you just never know, and I think that can apply to anything that you do. Your job is to get it out there. Your job is to complete it and follow through. Right, because you never know where it could lead. So. That's absolutely dope.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Awesome. So we know that you do have to take off soon.
Oh, actually, I think he wants to hang out with us a little bit. See, we have this effect on people.
Yeah, y'all are cool. Y'all are cool kids. If you'll have me, I'll
sure, absolutely.
Yeah. Stay long as you want.
I'm in my car right now. I'm in my car right now. My house is a madhouse right now with kids and wife. And so I'm hanging outside with you guys if you don't mind.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He said, keep me in this interview as long as you can, bro.
Yeah. Listen, brother, I felt your pain.
Forever.
Hey, no, brother, I felt your pain. You out there in your peaceful place. I get it.
Right.
For real. No, but I guess we do have another song I guess we want to play, but
we do.
We got the Blast Artist of the Week too, right?
No,
we sure do.
Yeah,
he was about to get forgot. That's messed up.
Yeah, I got to keep everything together right here, Omega.
Like who?
Yeah,
What do you say?
Hey, because it's your show, I'm gonna be like, yeah, well, Mr. Blast ain't said nothing.
You gonna believe it on me?
All right, so check it out. The Blast Artist of the Week is True Composure. And go figure, it's called Politics. Let's check it.
Politics, it's frightening. And governments are fighting. Governmental misuse, politics, government, administration, subjugation, media, Hollywood, lots of protests do no good. How can we make a choice if common men don't have a voice? Leaders fly, pilots fly, baby, corruptions we know as politics. Politics, government, administration, subjugation, media, Hollywood, lots of protests do no good. How can we make a choice if common men don't have a voice? Leaders lie, violence fly, babies die, parents cry, yeah. Government, administration, subjugation, media, Hollywood, lots of protests do no good. How can we make a choice if common men don't have a voice? Leaders lie, violence fly, babies die, parents cry, yeah. Politics, government, administration, subjugation, media, Hollywood, lots of protests do no good. How can we make a choice if common men don't have a voice? Leaders lie, violence fly, babies die, parents cry, yeah.
And that was True Composure with Politics. And if you are an artist or even an independent comedian that would like more exposure, you can go ahead and join us at blastmusic247.com and you can register for the free. That's right. It is free to join and we are welcoming all genres. So again, that's blastmusic247.com. And what's it about, Vic?
Changing the industry one artist at a time.
Mega Sparks, do a profile.
That was subtle. That was smooth.
That was
It's like
incredibly
snuck
subtle.
right on in there.
You know what? I thank you. I will remember you guys when I get my Academy Award.
Okay,
So, oh, go ahead.
My next question for Omega is very simple.
Yeah.
What got you started into this genre of music that you're in now? What was the thing that was like, you know what? I'm gonna try this.
So, I just grew up loving video game music, and when Street Fighter 3 came around, there's actually someone rapping on the title screen, and the character select screen of Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, and this had a profound effect on me as a kid. Like, wow, that was my first concept of hip hop in video games. And then, John Madden football started incorporating, more licensed hip hop music, and I found myself jamming to undiscovered hip hop artists while I'm playing Madden online or with my friends, and those little small moments just indirectly spoke to me, and I just wanted to give it a try. Just like someone that likes to draw comic book characters or video game characters, I thought it would be a neat concept to actually make a song about a character and kind of like deep dive into their lore and explore and stuff like that. So those were the first little nuggets, the little seeds that were planted that made me want to try it.
That's super dope. I mean, you can take inspiration from anything, guys. And,
that's right.
Omega is living proof of that. He's playing Street Fighter 3 Third Strike like I was, you know what I'm saying? As a youngster, and that made him, you know what? It's hip hop in this game, man. It's kind of dope. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if I could do something like this. And sure enough, there he is now, guys.
Yeah. You know what's funny? Hip hop is a dying fad. I don't even know why someone would invest in it. It's just not gonna last.
That's what they said.
It's not gonna last.
It's only gonna last like a few years.
That's what they said back then, man.
And it's only in the United States.
Right. It's definitely not international, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, can you briefly talk about the fans that you're creating all over Europe?
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
That's crazy. Yeah. I'm getting a lot of fans in Germany, the Ukraine, crazy, like Russia. I don't know, like growing up, honestly, guys, I'm a MTV head, honestly. Back when MTV, it didn't have Road Rules or Real World. Mm-hmm. It didn't have a bunch of reality television shows. It was basically music videos nonstop. I'm an 80s baby, MTV head. Me and my cousin, we used to sit around at my grandma's house, great grandma's house, during the summer, waiting for Will Smith, Parents Just Don't Understand, to come on, and it would come on like every 2 or 3 hours. But in the midst of that, started, while I was waiting for that music video to play, I started falling in love with, rock and Prince and Michael Jackson and NXS and, Depeche Mode and, early forms of EDM music and house music. And just through that time, I started really falling in love with electronic dance music. And, as a hip hop artist, I never want to be put in a box. So I'm like, yeah, let's hip hop is just a language. It's like a martial art. So just like somebody with Taekwondo, let me see how my Taekwondo matches with your, jujitsu or something like that. How does my hip hop match with, EDM, electronic dance music? So, shout out to my brothers, at Future Funk Squad, and I got a chance to do a song with the Crystal Method, which is this 90s EDM legends. I got a chance to do a song with them called Profit Margin, which is doing great over in the UK. So it's just a journey, just climbing new mountains and not being stagnant, trying to recreate yourself. Go to those places creatively that feel unknown, or you're unsure about yourself, or maybe uncomfortable to write to. Go to those spaces and see if you can soar in those spaces. You take chances. You may not make a good song. Every song you try to do, it may not be a good song, but then you may trip up and actually make a hit song. And so, that's kind of my journey with that, and why I have a lot of fans over in the UK right now.
All I know is when that BMI check comes, Brazilian Steakhouse on you, brother.
Hey,
come on. I'll meet y'all there.
That's what's up, though, man. I mean, look, anytime you get a chance to open, spread your influence in different places, right, and, meet different people, and, you know what I mean? That's always a good thing. And it's cool that you're able to use your music to open those doors to different genres.
Yeah.
Maybe those people have never heard a hip hop artist before.
Right.
A lot of times, musically, what people do is they will be a fan of rock, and that's all they're doing. They never touched hip hop. Well, now you hear a guy rapping on a rock song, and all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
that was kind of dope, bro. Let me check this dude out a little bit more.
Yeah.
Who dumped my chocolate into my peanut butter?
Right.
This kind of good.
Kind of good. Hey, Troy, can we play that last song? The one
you sure can, my brother. Hey, this one right here is another one that got me fired up when I heard it. This one is Streets of Rage 4.
Oh, that's my favorite one.
This is my jam. Let's check it out.
Let's go. Got this like stone. When I hit that tone, I said, let's go. My feet ablaze when I beat the streets and stage. Yeah, let's go. Got this like stone. When I go and hit that zone, I said, let's go. My feet ablaze when I beat the streets and stage. I'm back, get it, crack, limits, beat you down, better act. Timid, I'm back, get it, crack, limits, beat you down, better act. Timid, I'm back, get it, crack, limits, beat you down, better act. Timid, I'm back, get it, crack, limits, hit this game, let's go, let's get it. The 100 Caesar is back, running with lightning and thunder attacks. Thinking you something, you run in the back at your boys and they mad, and you coming back glad with a gun in the back. Boy, you thinking it's trash. I mean, when I lean on the dash, hitting you clean with a flash, checking your data, just wanna get battered. I'm acting up, tearing the block, yeah, I'm at 'em. Yeah, boy, let's go. What your spouse now? Get an uppercut in a roundhouse. Step to the place where the crown is coming down in the town. Who's the king? Let me find out. When the tracks heavy, attacks vary. Beat these dogs with my daughter Cherry. All you see gets tossed. We hit hard to the mob. Electric with smash guitars. Let's go. Got this like stone. When I hit that zone, I said let's go. My feet ablaze when I beat the streets and stage. Yeah, let's go. Got this like stone. When I go and hit that zone, I said let's go. My feet ablaze when I beat the streets and stage. I'm back, get it, crack, limits, beat you down, better act timid. I'm back, get it, crack, limits, beat you down, better act timid. I'm back, get it, crack, limits, beat you down, better act timid. I'm back, get it, crack, limits, hit this game, let's go, let's get it.
Lot of rage in the streets, I don't care, still skate on the beat. Roll with punches, I ain't taking a seat. Double spin kick, escaping defeat. I am a soldier, I'm rocking the tank. Ride or die, I'm taking that to the bank. Corkscrew, all the whining complaints. Hunting with my brothers, pushing through restraints. Limitless, filled by the Holy Ghost and some adrenaline. When I dash on moves, are so meticulous. Not intimidated by the middleman. Quarantine, Mr. X's wickedness. Breaking the sand for friendship and peace. With my dogs fighting for what I believe. Stand against the plans of the enemy. So run up on me, run, knocking out some teeth.
Let's go. Got this like stone. When I hit that zone, I said let's go. My feet ablaze when I beat the streets and stage. Yeah, let's go. Got this like stone. When I go and hit that zone, I said let's go. My feet ablaze when I beat the streets and stage. I'm back, get it, crack, limits, beat you down, better act timid. I'm back, get it, crack, limits, beat you down, better act timid. I'm back, get it, crack, limits, beat you down, better act timid. I'm back, get it, crack, limits, hit this game, let's go, let's get it.
I'm Axel, whole squad move around me. In the back alley with a mob where you found me. Top tier bass ringing the alarm, never stop this rage. Ticking like a bomb, if you stepping out of line, that's your last supper. I'm about to hit 1,000 times, that's a grand upper. Better skate by, this on fire, bare knuckles to the sky player. Never test my mega drive, this is the luck that I know. Never gon' sleep cause the streets never leave me alone. Testing how far that I go again, I gotta play the hero. First up, who's up, tech block, now you're getting bruised up. Move to the next block, gotta get my moves up. Shiver never defeated me, I'm a defender, fighter the enemies. I don't need your identity, user, loser.
Got this like stone. When I hit that zone, I said let's go. My feet ablaze when I beat the streets and stage. Yeah, let's go. Got this like stone. When I go and hit that zone, I said let's go. My feet ablaze when I beat the streets and stage. I'm back, get it, crack, limits, beat you down, better act timid. I'm back, get it, crack, limits, beat you down, better act timid. I'm back, get it, crack, limits, beat you down, better act timid. I'm back, get it, crack, limits, hit this game, let's go, let's get it.
Oof.
Yes, sir.
Look, I've said it once, I'm gonna say it again. If you're in a room and all of y'all on the same skill level, you need to change the room. You need to be around somebody that's gonna make you go, you know what? I'm gonna have to go harder. That right there, yeah, I'm gonna have to go harder, brother. Yeah. That's dope, brother. That's dope.
And your boy, you said you're in a band with that guy Swats, right?
Yeah.
Combines a little singing with the rap. That's dope, bro.
I will let him know that. I will let him know that. Thank you so much for the compliment. And shout out to K Drama that created the track and was on the second verse.
Mm-hmm.
This was a crazy story. So kind of like the Avengers joint, we just wanted to put, we wanted to put a song out just out of our honest celebration and excitement for the game. Streets of Rage 4. We haven't had a Streets of Rage game since Streets of Rage 3 on Sega Genesis, like 15-something years ago. Probably longer than that. So Streets of Rage 4 coming out was a big deal. And so we made the song. I purchased the game, and like 2 hours after purchasing the game, I'm talking to the CEO of the video game company, .mu. and he's like, I love the song. You know, can I pay you guys to like do exactly what you just did, which is like make an official music video for it? And so they actually picked up the song when they saw it out there, and that's what I love. It's like video game companies are seeing, you know, the magic behind, you know, nerdcore music, and that was a great time.
And you gotta do the art first. Do the art.
Sometimes
put it out there, make it happen, and sometimes that's your only job as a creative.
That's right.
Make it happen.
You know, you said that they're seeing the music. No, I think they're seeing y'all's passion for the music.
Yeah.
And I think that comes out as you're doing your thing and as they're doing their thing. And that song, that passion, not only for the game, for the music and the whole thing, bro. That's dope.
Thank you so much. That's what makes it believable. You know, you can have some cool, witty bars, but if, you know, people can tell whether you're excited about, you know, the characters in the video game. And so I'm glad that gets relayed, you know, through the music, is our genuine excitement. Like, I actually love that game. I play that game with my daughter and my wife. You know, 3-player. Like, I genuinely love the game, whether I created a song about it or not. And so I'm glad it, you know, that passion shows in the music.
So you're a gamer. Before we get, because I know we're running low.
Yeah.
Before we get up out of here and we get you up out of here, I gotta ask you what your favorite game of all time is. I do it to everybody. Let's put you on the spot, baby. Let's go.
You're so mean when you ask this question.
Yeah, but you know what? If he didn't do it, I was gonna do it. So
there you go. So I'm a old school RPG head. I love role playing games. Final Fantasy VII.
Oh,
there we go. Final Fantasy VII, and then Chrono Trigger. Those are my two favorite games of all time.
Dope.
I
And
fell in love with Final Fantasy VII Remake. That was basically my childhood reimagined when they came out with that game. I might play it tonight. That's so crazy.
I just bought it for PC. I'm gonna start it.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
I need to play.
It's beautiful on PC. I have it on PlayStation 5.
Oh wow.
Man, how did you get a PS5? I don't got a PS5. Something ain't right in America, y'all.
Yeah, I know. Took me a long time to get it.
I know.
Apart from donating the kidney.
Hey. Right.
No, you just gotta write hit records for games, and then
and all they give you is a coupon. They don't give you the game; they give you a coupon.
They give you a coupon.
There you go.
$5 off.
There you go. So, Omega, I wanted to tell you, like, man, like Streets of Rage, the Avengers song, even but you guys tell a great story. And
thank you, bro.
It made it that much more what's the word where it pulls you in?
Yeah,
you
immersive.
Have the lyrics there. Yeah, thank you, immersive. The lyrics, and you're reading it and you're listening to it, and the energy. Dude, that storytelling is perfect, man. I love it.
Thank you so much.
I need the remix. You cannot leave Iron Man out like that. I'm sorry.
I know.
Iron Man is my G. You got to do.
Oh yeah, Tony Stark in the house.
No,
I think we're gonna do a remix of the Avengers song. That'll add some longevity to the song as well. So, be on the lookout for that. I think we're gonna do that.
And don't be afraid to put a GLASSHous shout out in
Come
the
on.
rap. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid to immortalize us, brother.
Come on.
Right on in there. Like,
give me a sound clip.
Subtle.
Hey, how smooth was that?
Yeah, send me a sound clip like GLASSHous, something like that.
We got a clip.
We got
a clip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we got one. Oh my goodness, man! Yeah. Now I could definitely see him doing a Final Fantasy song. Oh, son.
Oh, we got
that
it.
Would be crazy.
We did one.
You did
that
one?
Would be crazy.
I gotta look it up.
It's called Buster Sword. It's called Buster Sword Cypher. So
I was listening to that this afternoon.
Yeah. We got a little cipher for Final Fantasy VII remake we did. Also a pandemic song, a COVID era, 2020. Right when COVID hit and the world stopped, I had just got furloughed from my job. I'm at home. I have my home studio, and I'm like, let's make the most of this. And so, honestly, the Avengers song, the Streets of Rage song, and then the Final Fantasy song, those are all COVID era songs where we're just like, I'm communicating with fellow producers and music artists as we're locked up in our homes and can't go anywhere and have curfews in our cities. Let's make the most of this time, and let's make some great music for the fans out there on YouTube and stuff. So all three of those songs were from that era, and people are still loving it, to this day. But yeah, we got a Final Fantasy VII cipher out there.
Yeah, check it out. It's really good.
I just saved you on my Spotify, so most definitely.
Thank you so much.
Man.
Hey, look,
Thank you.
I mean, real quick before we get up out of here, what you just said right there, I think is extremely important for people to hear. And it's one of the big things that I take from my life as well, is that you need to learn to take a negative and turn it into a positive.
Yes.
As you just heard him say, he got furloughed from his job. COVID, you can't go out, can't do nothing. What is he gonna do? Is he just gonna sit there and do nothing? No. My man Omega Sparks decided, you know what, I'm gonna do something positive with this. I'm gonna make some music, and look what it turned into for him.
Yeah.
It could turn into that for you if you take what you're passionate about and do something with it. That's all you have to do.
Absolutely.
That's a doggone mic drop right there, Glass.
That's a mic drop right there.
Let me pick it up real quick to just say this. June 1st, Blast Music will be officially its first year. And
wow.
Blast Music was created to help independent artists get exposure, but nobody knew who we were. So we started our own podcast in August and created Rats, which is our sports talk trash barbershop.
Omega, don't even ask Omega, because we do not want to draw you into that, brother. Don't do it. Just don't do it.
Yeah, it's a little spicy in that one, Don.
And then D-Ray and I came up with the idea of GLASSHous, and my man, Mr. Glass, I've known him for about 25 at least years.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, that's crazy, because they all met playing video games, man. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So awesome.
Yeah, Dizzy, my homie, I've known her since about probably as long.
So long.
I picked her up when she was doing like little laps on a
early,
keyboard.
Early Lich King, I think, because we met in Dalaran.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
She was out there just spinning around the table in Dalaran, man.
I was bored.
What is she doing, man?
We got some weird stories. We could.
I love it.
Literally take you another hour of just stories with.
We can literally talk forever.
But I want to commend y'all. Y'all are doing great. Thank you for providing a platform for us music artists, and it's so needed. And so I celebrate what the dynasty that y'all have created, and I just pray that it just keeps growing and growing. Y'all get some great sponsorships, and
thank you.
Just keep up the great work. I'm so thankful and humbled to be a part of it on this episode.
My man.
And we're thankful for you coming on and
feelings
an hour of your time, because I know just from listening to all of that music, you're a busy man. That takes a lot of work. And I appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We are definitely humbled by your time, as well as the people that have lately have been coming, for us to interview and stuff. So it's been a blessing. But we're gonna wrap it up. But I don't want you to take off just yet, Omega. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You're going for the after party.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
All right. So as always, guys, stay safe. We love y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. GG, my G.
GG, my G.
G out. Yo, this is Mr. Glass, and welcome to the Glass House.